Okay, so John Hutchison here, Hutchison Effect on Chat GPT number 3 history video. Uh, Phillips Laboratory, I have documents that say viewed my stuff and wrote a report on it, okay? So this is number 3 of history searching through Chat GPT. Interesting thing, it's so fast. So I'm making this for people who ask questions and want stuff, and also a filmmaker wants things, and Matthew wants stuff too. So Matthew gets all the documents that I have, okay, and videos. He's already got the videos and uploading them. Okay, this is Hutchins Effect Los Alamos, blah blah blah. His experiments uncover broader interests. If John Hutchison aware of footage, asked whether no, it's all classified or burnt or destroyed according to Los Alamos. So anyway, but I have other stuff. So number 3 picture. So Los Alamos again. John Hutchison here. Bob Freiberg and John Rink. Footage. Whether okay. So I'll go to number. Advice from chat. Is this chat? Yeah. Okay. Focus on validation. Okay. Leverage existing advocates. Okay, so staff, space, technology, and application. Oh, okay, so hopefully you can read this. Try and make it so you can read it, I hope. Paul and XXPXX, since there is government backing possible. Okay. If Rumsfeld, if true. So you can take screenshots of any of these pictures and stuff, so. Media and public perceptions. Pressure on Hutchison. Email acknowledges frustration on Hutchison's part due to lack of something. Chat PCP says searching in there, search different names and see what comes up. So that's what I'm doing. It's kind of intriguing and quite interesting, actually. Things I just forgot about, really. Oh, well. American Anti-Gravity, page 1. Okay, this is Shasta Retreat. What's this all about? Mystery behind the secretive annual Mount Shasta Retreat. Harold Burnt filmed The Hutchison Effect, 2006. That was, I don't know what happened to Harold. Disclosure Project, Vancouver, Canada. Burnt, as you know, is one thing, is head up and lead a worthy cause. Interesting stuff. I guess this is written by Timmy Ventura, I think. NG National Geographic, NGT is OSD, and the aerospace execs I told you. Oh, this is that famous email. Pushing BPP and your work into the Pentagon for about 2 years now. Standing ovation with CIA, USA, AF, a few others. This is an interesting email. It's, I don't know, maybe that's because after Beyond Invention era, I got tons of messages from Pentagon and NASA and other places, and I did publish them all. I mean, copied them and threw them in a box, and all that stuff Matthew's gonna get anyway. Oh, this was a presentation of samples to the group that came up and visited me in Westminster. There's that block of brass that I think Michael McCardle has it. It got lost. the last TV show with Michael McArdle with Nancy and I, and we gave him that sample. And the other sample, I think Bob Greener has that. Okay. I have no idea. Well, what is this generalized apathy and massive scale? To John X me, I guess. Subject C XXX, and I'm coming over. Hi John, are you going to be home tomorrow? NGO wants the footage for their audience. Lisa Lyon, the Coast to Coast. Alec, also X from staff conference. Well, somebody did visit. I've been trying to get funding for a long time. We visited last year. Wow, This is fascinating stuff. I've forgotten about this stuff, you know. Who wrote that anyway? I don't know, but it's intriguing. If you search through your old emails, like just search, all kinds of cool stuff comes up. It's interesting, and I like to just simply present it as history. I'll go to the next picture. Do not forward us, surely kick your ass. Oh, this is a different version, I think, of it. That's when I was told they've been fighting on your... Well, this is interesting. I didn't know the full version of this was still around. Lieutenant Colonel John Alexander. Cover research without being censored. If I don't ask about UFOs and about anything else, X from... I wish I knew who X was. Air Force guys. Whose blazes is X? Oh, that's kind of... Well, I don't know. I should just find out. Americanized Rabbit, page 1. By Tim Ventura, Harold Burnt, June 29, 2007. Talks about Harold quite a bit here. 2007, I think I went off to get married to Helena, but... Again, it mentions the Mount Shasta retreat. AG, everybody was one experience. Interesting to read, though. Is that from Chat? I'm not sure where that's from. I don't think it's from Chat GP. Okay, let's go on to the next photo. Canadian government, folks. That is Major Timothy A. Deere. Thank you for that letter. I remember that a long time ago. Recap. I have the full letter somewhere. Yeah, I guess Matthew will get it. Hi, Strangers. Hutchinson Effects, The Poltergeist Machine by Benedict Murier. I've been in contact with him, and he's talked about this for quite a while, and it's a movie and in Germany, and then onto Amazon.com. Whether that becomes a reality or not, I don't know. But interesting, I guess. It's all about me, isn't it, huh? From the 80s, actually, these were. I never showed them to anybody, I don't think, or I don't know. I sold them on eBay. I had no use for the stuff I got from 9/11 or the metal temples. What good are they going to do me? I sold a lot of that stuff. I think that's mostly aluminum and steel. I know who bought them, and I won't mention his name for privacy reasons, okay? A number of people. Jeez. The last being my doctor next door got a broken up wrench and other crazy stuff. Wow. DC Pentagon, DICT or I. To me here in apartment 219. Oh, oh my God, is that when I was with Billy Ross? I think so. Yeah. East. Well, Matthew's gonna get that for. This is from Diving Unlimited. Next time you're in Southern California, please contact my assistant. Yeah, I'm glad to hear your success in TV arena and about your work on the Yukon, HMCS Yukon. Looking forward to seeing you again. I met the gentleman when I was working on the not USS, HMCS Yukon. Oh, I had to put that in there. Oh, well, okay. Dr. Harold Wilson, Dr. Loken, George Hathaway, myself, and Dr. Kuhn took the photograph. 1986, Deputy Prime Minister Eric Nilsson and the government folks came visiting and filmed. It's funny how the government folks don't want to share their films, or Los Alamos, or anyway. I guess that's just their protocol. Who cares? Resorts Canada V3M2 New Westminster reference FY. Okay, Hutchison. This is a knowledge. Okay, this is a privacy coordinator that actually it's public. Because I asked Gpchat GTP and something showed up. It'll come up, I guess. But that was a good connection and got a lot of goodies from the CIA folks and their UFO things. Let's see, Huntington Beach. Oh, we had dinner with Jack Houck when I was with you in Vancouver Experiment Observations. I have all that stuff. Matthew will upload it all in the observations and theories and everything else. Boyd Bushman at home with his good friend Rex Webb. Boyd Bushman passed away as Rex Webb is still around, still in contact with him, so I miss Boyd. He was an amazing scientist. Who did a TV show with him? David Sarita interviewed him years ago. This is from SBIR program. Phyllis Laboratory Research, blah, 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 based on the results that you propose, the Air Force will continue to have an interest in new ideas. And stuff Matthew will get as well. He gets everything uploaded. What year was that? 727 Fifth Avenue, New West. I don't know what year. Oh boy. Yeah, this same crystal stuff. William S. Warren. That was quite an interesting adventure I actually had with the dilithium crystals. It involved a lot of people too, and it was filmed by CNN's Peter Williams. very unusual effects from those things. They would change color and do other crazy things. I just sort of, oh well, what I don't know. But Marianne Miller, Lama Lee or Lee Denise, and Nicole Whitney's Peter Williams of CNN. The police department even got involved in the dilithium mystery. Constable Ted Usher of the new Westminster Police Department, he published a book too. That was Gene Manning when we visited Constable Ted Usher. Very interesting story. Well, speaking of, I think this is David Sarita. It just showed the video of Shirley MacLaine and Lee and Britt Elders. I know that in that area, Ian and I visited a scientist from in his home too. There's Marcel Vogel had some weird metal, and the scientist from McDonnell Douglas. I don't like the idea of forgetting things. David Sarita. Oh, Dr. Froning. Correct. Yeah, Dr. Froning. That was in Sedona, I believe. Very nice gentleman. And we had a lunch, and I was with some other people too. That was a rather interesting adventure. Okay, on to the next picture. Los Alamos Laboratories, a photo of me and my famous disruptive discharge transformer. Yeah, that was 83, God almighty. Wow. I look better. You know, in 83, I don't know what I looked like. I got pictures. Matthew sent me a picture of myself in the 70s. I look like a piece of shit now, but wow, I look pretty hot back in the 70s. This is... Oh, okay, Tim. This is how they turn out when I supposed to get them to the corner store for copying it. This is back to Paul is SOD and the aerospace exec I told you about. Paul's boss. Oh, okay. I think I already went over something similar to that. Okay. They want to find me, but who Garrison doesn't. I don't know. This is something old, though, I think. Somebody I know. I know who this is, Richard Mueller, but where did I get this information from? I don't know. It wasn't Chat GTP, but I have to look up Richard Mueller. I think there's a post somewhere. I'll check that out tonight. Huh. Of that, I know Canada Games. I remember that's Harold Burns. Okay. Back to Chat GPT. These presentations are part of the venture effort to gain recognition for Hutchinson's experiment. Presentations, Pentagon are scarce. I think it's classified, I guess. Go to the next page. Basically, same notation. Okay, we'll go to the next picture then. Oh, that's Garrett. Peter Garrettson. No detailed public records. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Matthew will get all of his documents uploaded. Well, it's kind of frustrating. It'd be fun to have the videotapes. This is GPT. Huh. Well, okay, so Hutchinson expressed frustration, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, what's this all about? Oh, this is the Los Alamos stuff. Okay. These demonstrations were videotaped, however, Hutchinson has mentioned that these tapes are no longer available. No, that's what Los Alamos told me. So during the experiments, unusual objects were reported, including mirrors, breaking, fire starting, and anomalous with lights and other objects. Yeah, frustrated lack of tapes and videos. Despite the interest from Lionel Hutchinson's work, has not been widely accepted. Of course not. It's crazy. Well, it's sort of crazy, isn't it? Maybe three. Well, it's almost like NALANL. The team included individuals such as Glenn Marr, my lawyer, actually, who wrote up the protection of some kind. Joanne McCluskey is, well, I haven't heard that name for a while, is Hathaway's and Pizarro's lawyer. George Hathaway, Alex Pizarro, Colonel John Alexander, Bob Freeberg, and John Rink during the period Hutchinson's laboratory is located at 142 Riverside Drive. In North Vancouver, the collaboration between the private demonstration and Hutchinson experiments was reported to produce effects. Yeah, these tapes are burnt, or went to the burners, as I'm told. Fascinating, though. Chat GPT would know this. Found this quite interesting as well. Mainstream scientific literature, the most commonly cited connection is through Richard Sparks, an individual who worked as Hutchinson's agent and was involved in facilitating some of the Hutchinson engagements with the U.S. Department of Defense and other organizations, possibly including LANL. It's important to note that while Hutchinson experiments have fascinated many, they have not been independently replicated or accepted by the mainstream scientific media. As a result, they allegedly connected to high-level institutions in Los Alamos. They're speculative about strong verification, official acknowledgement. Huh. Like, I don't know how. I just type in names and things come up like this. So Richard Sparks was my agent for the SBIR SDIO program, Small Business Innovative Program, and the Star Wars Initiative Program. Okay, Richard Sparks. Well, I kind of went over that already, didn't I? Oh, I'm recording? Oh, this is 1986, John Hutchinson, blah, blah, Canadian, whatever. Canadian Department of National Defense, D&D. Among the visitors, Dr. Kuhn, A. Kuhn, served as Director of Scientific Technical Intelligence. Dr. Wilson, Dr. Loca defense, blah, 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 during the period George Hathaway, and none of the films or photographs were successful. That's interesting history, huh? I think so. I'm crazy. I'm nuts. But anyway, getting addicted to the chat GPT stuff, it's like, what? More chat GPT. Full text of John Hutchison's affidavit. PDF Hutchison's file, Dr. Wood, PDF hearing Canada. PDF hearing gov info. XLS FOIA log, Washington headquarters. F PDF Breckinridge Papers, Marine Corps. I don't know. I'm interesting, nevertheless, but Richard Sparks, yes. I had to give him a serial number, too, to use in my solicitations and documents. Dr. Robert Kuntz and John Hutchison. Yeah, okay, that's fun. Electromagnetic fields, Tesla technology, alternative science conference. I got nice letters from Dr. Kuhn's recommendations for me. Very kind of you. Thank you very kindly. All this came up again. We got a stretch here, but we've got 1986. Canadian better known. Yeah, we know that. Engaged with U.S. Department of Defense's Small Business Innovative Research Program. During this period, Richard Sparks acted as his agent, facilitated interactions with the SBIR program. Additionally, John M. Wright served as Hutchison's privacy coordinator for the CIA, assisting in managing sensitive aspects of his work. True. I had to get my passport notarized. I have all that stuff that Matthew can upload it all. Hutchison's experiments often referred to as, we know, which attracts attention for his defense and intelligence. Well, so what? But the SBR program, I learned a lot about that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting stuff. I got at least several thousand reports. Still have some from CIA folks. I kept the best ones and threw out a bunch of stuff, but sadly I did. But a lot of it was sightings kind of stuff. And some of it was very sensitive, which analysts on metals from UFO crash sites and all that cool stuff. So, okay, let's see what next. Okay, so this is Richard Sparks again. Yeah, it's so much different. Like I get different kind of returns from ChatGPT.com. I have no idea how it works and where they get their information from, but that's pretty fast information. I think I covered this one, didn't I? Or part of it. I'm gonna have nightmares of myself. I'm sure. I gotta find an ending picture here. Okay, I just showed that in this whole group. Dr. Coons, Lauren A. Kuhn, 1986. Oh my God. That was a fascinating program. I got info from two SBIR on it. Lawrence Livermore Laboratories had massive laser technology, Los Alamos, antimatter tech, Dr. Roberts Forward, and others. Let's see, check on other stuff here. Before email, I was getting letters from this character. Huh. Then emails. I have thousands from this character. In Germany, there was a paper, I guess Matthew got that whole thing too as by a student connected to DESY. And this says agency photocopy, I think. And I have a thick, maybe 3/4 of an inch report written by DESY. It's in a thing like this here. I put it all together in Germany. Some of it's English, some of it's German, some of it's a mixture of different news reports and junk like that. So that's interesting. It's some older history. I won't go there right now. Target anger gun club. Weird statement, huh? I'm trying to end this part 3, is it, or part 4? Part 3 of my history stuff I found in Chat GPT. Yeah, okay, being the gun collector. God, I changed a lot. That's, when was that? Oh, well, who cares? At 2011, 2019. Huh. Oh, well, let's shut up and let me get going. I'm bringing firearms back from Germany to Canada. I still have them, by the way. So I'm going to end it with this photograph of my status these days. I'm not really interested in a lot of things more into machinery and electronic stuff, weird energy and restoration stuff. And I really feel different these days, right? What did I feel? Well, I felt crazy back in the 70s too, so. This is way back in mid-90s. That's me in the middle. Within then the owners of Tsukyamakakari Temple in, I think, Takashima or something. Mr. Nakamura, staff reporter. Oh, he owned a big company. And then my host, Miyamabe, next to me. Back then, I looked like a piece of shit, too. Holy mackerel. Oh, well. Sorry for that wording, but I think I do. Where did Matthew get this picture, Matthew? Where'd you find this? TV interview. My God, I look different, so different. Yeah, Matthew. I found this on a hard drive, so I look good there, but gee, that's early 70s or something, but I look like a piece of shit now. Holy mackerel, it's very disturbing. Yeah, I do look good, Matthew. Thank you, but anyway, all's fun.